Alright, I'm Jonathan Ledesma. I'm here. It is November 16th, Thursday, and we're here at Occupy Chicago. And we're here protesting the private Federal Reserve, which is a privately owned corporation who has no oversight. And the thing that I'm very surprised about is we have a lot of people from different belief systems, different ways of thinking here. And one thing I found is a total lack of education on just who these people are and what their agenda is. And we can study history. These people right here are the ones who have funded all the world wars, genocide, economic collapses all around the world, and now it's our turn. And I'm at a loss of words of what to say, because we're at a point right now where people need to wake up to this stuff, you know, and like the sign says, and this seems to be the American way right now. And you have a lot of genuine people in the movement, but you know, we have to start educating people about what we really face, the truth about this monolithic oligarchy that is controlling us all. Without our consent, we didn't vote these people in. They've been in power since 1913. We didn't vote them in. None of us have any say in the policies they set that affect all of us. And it's not just a thing in America right now. This is global. Around the world. And I lost the words myself. We got a little flustered.
What happened with the carts and how the police have been coming by and harassing people and saying that there's an ordinance now that you got to keep moving, even though we have the right to protest peacefully, we got to keep it moving.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You had two police officers come with their jackboots, posturing, you know, telling us, we don't care, we say move, city ordinance. But when asked, can we see this on paper? Can we have someone explain to it? It's like, who the fuck are you? We don't have to explain shit to you. You know, and of course, you know, the powers that be look at all of us as here as some kind of like hippie rabble or something. Oh yeah, we got a couple of people here, younger people searching for a meeting and stuff. But the core people who know what they're talking about are the ones ignored. Yeah. You know, when they'll show on TV the people banging the drums and, you know, acting a fool, and the Feders, we get no say, we get no press time.
You're right, brother.
With the real issues, and that is, I'm talking to people today, you know, I had got into an argument with a young lady who was an economics student, and she refused to believe, she didn't know that this right here is a private corporation with no oversight. And you have the former chairman, Alan Greenspan, on record saying this himself, there's nobody above, we can do whatever we want. And I'll challenge anybody to Google this.
And we can print money so that we won't run out of money. We just keep printing money.
Exactly. And all these things, and these are not conspiracy theories. These are all documented facts. Go on Google, type in Federal Reserve funded Hitler. Federal Reserve economic, whatever, austerity, whatever term you want to put of the things that these people have been into for the last century. And it's all part of a scheme. It might have taken a few decades, maybe a century.
Well, they first came in at the first Bank of the United States. After they were kicked out, their charter was kicked out. Then they came in as the second Bank of the United States. And in 1913 became through the Federal Reserve Act.
And a lot of things, people like refused to. You had two presidents in the past history who wanted to take their power away. Lincoln and Kennedy. What happened to Lincoln and Kennedy? You know, and of course, you know, these are things that stare us right in the face, but a lot of people are just too dumbed down and concerned with things that really don't matter to question these things.
What are they, tell me, brother, tell me, what are they drinking? Are you drinking too much fluoride, taking your vaccinations?
Possibly.
Are they eating too much, or all the Monsanto that they possibly can consume?
Oh, yes, and that's a whole other part of it. You know, you have the chemical, dietary, biological oppression. You know, you gotta dumb people down in any way you can in order for them to accept this kind of tyranny. And like right here, you know, you got people walking by with their earbuds in their ears, and they're probably running off to go watch Dancing with the Stars right now, and not really, you know, questioning this. And one thing that I've said a few times today is really sad that if we had like the Cubs or White Sox win a World Series, the mayor did close down the street, and you see a million people out here for grown men playing a game who really don't give a shit about any of us. But for something this important, you know, to see a lack of grassroots support is really disheartening for some. But yeah, when you're in the minority, it's kind of good. It's like Mark Twain said, you know, a patriot at the beginning is a scarce thing. until this cause succeeds, and then it costs nothing to join them.
You're right, brother.
Right there.
Yeah.
But I guess that's all I have to say for today. So, everybody, and just keep up the fight.
Alright, man. Hey, man, this is this guy right here, man. I fell in love with him, man. He finally started talking some real stuff and didn't talk a bunch of this crazy stuff some people have been talking around here, and I liked it. Hey, man, it's been awesome meeting you. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Victory Garden Militia is the unit that I lead. I just want to say I'm in support of people like you, brother, that really knows the truth and the facts.
We gotta get the truth out, man. We can't let these people. It's do or die right now. I mean, look what's going on in Europe right now. I mean, this is. They say you got people right here saying, "Oh, that's them over there. It's not here." It's the same control system, and they don't answer to any constitution, any national law at all. They are above it all. And it's been set up that way, and it's just sad, you know, when are people gonna, when they wake up in a tent city, you know, when you got them kicking down your door, I have no idea.
And they wake up the next day and they're homeless out in the streets of the country that their forefathers conquered.
Yep, Thomas Jefferson.